Alright, guys, what's up? Time for another video. And this video is long overdue. I mean, I meant to talk about this stuff, which I've always made wisecracks and comments through text since the beginning when I was first on YouTube. But however, a lot of you guys that were with me since the very beginning when I first got on YouTube, this is very overdue video that I should have, while I was doing this, talking about this shit in text and making my remarks, I wanted to make a video and never got around to it. But this is for any of you guys watching. I don't care if you're black or white or whatever reworked version of beliefs we all have, or you have, or any of us have. I don't care if it's a type of reworked Christianity, Wiccanism, Satanism, you know, the goth thing, or I mean, a variety of people have subscribed to me for a bunch of reasons because I commented on my videos, and I want to actually talk about the kind of the bullshit that I'm sick and tired of, and why I'm on here. Like I says, I always say this in text comments, and it's time to do a video, and because this is out of life experience too, the kind of stuff as I'm sick of, right? Yeah, and any of you Christians out there, the different types that are looking in on my videos every now and then because I criticize that praying in tongues stuff. This is, I don't care if any of you guys want input on this. This is good because, alright, I'm going to get on with it. What I'm sick of is, yeah, I talk about this outside in the world all the time. I'm surprised I never did a video, but okay, here it goes. Finally, I get on with it. I'm sick of the kind of people that are like the ones that supposedly turn to God at their own convenience. Okay, like, if any of you guys, this is for some of you guys like me who may have, you know, been working a better paying job now, like, you know, steady job, and then you had these, whether it was anybody you know, you were working a good paying job somewhere, and you had these so-called family members, friends, so-called friends, or people you know that, yeah, they turn to God now, right? But, yeah, while you were working the good paying job you did, even if it's minimum wage, or if you're like, say me, had this better paying job for a while, but shit happens, then you're on minimum wage like anybody else, you know what I mean? But, you know, you guys' life experiences might vary, but, in my experiences, you know, and I'm going to tell you this, if it's anything like any of you guys, you just let me know. But for example, you have these people, like, while people were prejudiced against you. They don't like your hair length, they don't like this, they don't like that, and meanwhile, yeah, you had a track record of holding some kind of job, and even you had co-workers that liked you and some that disliked you. But anyway, while you were working out and busting your ass, you got these people around you. It could be relatives, they could be friends, people you went to school with. Oh, they ran around, drank, partied, smoked, and all they care about is getting laid, and some of them will even criticize you because they're jealous of you. You must be a faggot or something because you don't want to have sex with everything you see, go out to a bar and try to pick up women and all that. And yeah, and then if any of these guys are like me, I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, like some company Christmas party you drank at or something and got a little drunk, that's about it. But other than these other people that go to these bars to meet women and all that, I don't know about any of you guys, but I was lucky I could get out of bed in the morning, you know, have my coffee to get my ass out of bed to get to a job certain days, you know what I mean? You'll get your days. And I'm like one of them people that, if you're up early, stay up, drink extra coffee. Don't even try to go back to bed just because you're up. You got your engine all revved up. You might as well But anyway, while you're doing this, these people, that's all they think about, right? Going out, pick up chicks to go, think about getting loaded and getting laid. And then fast forward a few years later, okay? Maybe you're working like a slightly shittier job, minimum wage, because company makes cutbacks. And meanwhile, you're about 10 or 15 years older, and these people, whoever they are, whether they're related to you, they're about 15 years older too, right? And fast forward in this time, all of a sudden, they're turning to God, right? But not for the reasons like they have you believe in. The only reason they're doing it is because they had DUIs, they're tired of getting in trouble, they can't afford to get in trouble, they don't want to end up going to jail or back to jail, and maybe they're getting too old for the lifestyle, they want to slow down, so they mellow out, they meet some woman, some of them get married, and then the chick they marry has kids or whatever. I'm not even bashing that, and nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people that had kids, those kids turned out pretty good in some cases and some don't, but that's not the issue. But you get some of these, all of a sudden, yes, they settled down, they got married, they met some chick, and they don't do that partying anymore, and all of a sudden they turn to God and they act like they're all better than you, they're like more righteous than you. And meanwhile, the whole damn time, they're remembering you from those years back, you were doing better than they are. And the only reason they're turning to God is it's like, part of it, it's like you're conveniently getting back at you, and laughing in your face, maybe they might see you working a lesser paying job, or they're looking for you to be out of work for a while and failing, and of course you might take some time and you bounce back or whatever. And they're looking at all kind of things that you're doing wrong, like you need to turn to God, and you need this, and you need that. And they're not doing it from their heart. I know some of you Christians watching know what I'm talking about. You have names for it. It's not, true repentance. Some of them really do. They're just tired of the way they're living. I'm not bashing that. I'm not putting that down. Because there are some people that, they're just getting older, they're mellowing out, they're tired of the wilder lifestyle they're living. But, this is for any of you guys too. Maybe some of you guys drink or smoke more than me, or maybe some of you do drink or smoke and have a beer once in a while. That's not what the point is. I'm not bashing that either, but, that's the kind of bullshit that I don't care for, is these assholes that that may have been so-called friends, like I says, whoever they are, they can be related to you, that they're so conveniently turning to God is because, it's so easy to turn to God in the circumstances where after you had all your partying, you had all your fun, maybe you even went to college and drank and acted like a drunken idiot, and with all these friends and did that and that shit too, almost like the one country singer song. If any of you guys followed country music, there was a lyrics in one of the songs. It's like, went to college and then majored in drinking and girls, and we thought it was funny until we ran out of money, and then they kicked us out into the world, and that'd be the kind of people too. That you had all your fun, you had all your party, and you got laid, you did this and that. You had all your fun already, so then you can conveniently turn to God now and act like you're better than everybody else. Well, everybody else, a lot of us are human, we make our mistakes. I know that, that's what I'm saying. We're all human, we make mistakes. Dude, I could tell you bunch of stupid shit I might have done. Hey, we're all human, we did it. I'm not saying that I am any better either, you know what I mean? But there's always these people, say, whether you got into any trouble when you were younger or did anything stupid is the one thing, but you noticed at any time that, if I was one of them people that I never got into the big partying or drinking, and there's a lot of times in my younger days I walked away from that shit. I was like, F you. I don't because I'm the kind of person that I could have been like that all the time, always getting drunk or stoned, and I could have even had DUIs if I ran into the right people, and if more chicks digged me and all that, I could have been like a lot of you other ones out there, been in all kind of trouble and all that too. And more chicks dig you, you get all these friends and all that shit. I was never able to kiss anybody's ass that way. I just said F you and walked out. I was never the kind of person that is going to... There's a lot of people that, go to these parties and all that where there's drinking and music involved, or get dragged in a bar with somebody. They get into it to start with, because they start out on a lower level. They let people talk shit to them, and because they want so badly. You can even be in college that way. High school, you want so badly to be part of some crowd that's supposedly the A crowd, that they're the shit, and be acting like you're super cool, but yet they're kissing ass and groveling and letting people talk this different crap to them. Yeah, and I can be, for any of you, if there's any of you out there that are offended by me saying that, yeah, I know exactly who you are. Yo, who are you to be offended by me? Yeah, you might say F you to me, or flip me off, or say, oh, I'll punch you in your... But then, I'll be like, well, yeah, you'll talk to me that way and get all mad, but yeah, I know right away I'm not stupid. You'd get mad at me and even may want to physically hit me or do whatever, but yet you'll grin like an idiot. If you were like any of them people that I was ever around, oh yeah, get mad at me or whatever, and say you're gonna bitch slap me or whatever, but yet, yeah, you'll grin like an idiot when somebody talks shit to you just to get in one of these damn crowds and that. Like, who the hell are you, BS? And this is the kind of shit that I'd be telling some of these people. And of course, when you try to tell some of these people back in younger days, and when you're a teenager does what a teenager do. They'll yell real loud and laugh over top of you with their crowd of people. So being articulate, like, and logical and being philosophical doesn't cut it when you have a crowd that at the snap of the fingers they can go, oh, ha ha ha, laugh right over top of you or yell over top of you. Hell, some of you Christians that watching right now probably had that trouble if you're in a clique in some church. Some of you guys don't get along about certain things. Oh, I knew people that got tired of the churches because, if you try to say one thing and somebody else is allowed to be smart, right? But if you try to act like you're smart, at the snap of the fingers they'll yell all over top of you or ridicule you, like the mob mentality thing, that you're the one that should shut up all the time and all that shit. There's no escape from that, really, is there? Yeah, that's the kind of shit people be doing, and as far as I know, that's the way the whole world is, no matter where you go. And I try to say to a lot of people, no belief, I don't care if it's what belief you have, it seems like there's no escape from it. It won't necessarily protect you from it, because whatever belief you get into there's going to be this clique that you got to deal with. It's and even that's why even anti-religions don't work as alternative to religions. They don't work for that reason, because a lot of people that don't like each other for that reason, you know what I mean? And everybody has their clique or religion or anti-religion to get away from that they're trying to get even with the other person. That's all it really is. You know what I mean? I think I heard my phone go off. Somebody damn texting me again, but yeah, you get the basic idea. And if no matter what belief you get into, it seems like there's these strict codes you gotta follow, and watch what you can and cannot say and everything to be graced with their just be able to be graced with their presence and be in their clique, so that you won't be alone. It's all bullshit. That's what I'm saying.